anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another SEC rival, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Missouri's offense comes onto the field first today. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are.
It's a seam wide open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man, it's Coleman. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Green. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. They just keep firing. He's going to run it. Keeps it himself and gets to first. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. The Razorbacks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. It is perfect. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hardy. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Looking for room, it's Hardy. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Touch pass on the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
This this running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Hill. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Scanning the field, it's Green. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? After that last completion, it's second down. Gonna run it. It's Russell. Tackled in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 on the heels of gaining 4 on the previous play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Oh, better look out.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Finds his tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Blake. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Green. Unloads it left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Washington. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. There he goes! Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Dropping back, it's Green. Wiggles free. Gets away. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Oh, they're after him. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, a lot of space. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal touchdown.
A huge play is coming back because of the penalty. Of course, the defense says you wouldn't have got the huge play without committing the penalty. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And it's no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make.
Hauls it in down the sideline. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Man, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He'll pull it on the read. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air. It's Green. Here's a hit. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. On the run, it's Hardy. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. A productive play is one that it gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The give to the tailback. Turning on the Jets. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Green. Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
That's caught. It's Blake. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Runs through a tackle. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the quick shuffle pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to throw, it's Green. Takes a hit as he fires. Got it in the middle, it's Blake. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. It's a running room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, first down. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, it's Hardy. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, going up top. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Flips it out on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
So important keeping those new downs coming, getting that first down. We don't need to panic right now. We got a long way to go.
He's taking the shot. Hits him in stride at the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Wants to throw. It's Green. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Washington. Runs through the tackle. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Razorbacks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. And they got it. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Missouri! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Green. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.